This is gonna be a quick one. It's a long reading, probably, but the summary of, and it's gonna follow most likely today. But the energy is very conflicting. There is a lot of conflicting information that we know, we know the star is rising, right? Look at the planets. This is a new moon situation, and the new star is rising in the horizon. Sorry, I can't fucking deal with this anymore. But it turned into a game somewhere in all of this, because there's so many people who decided to fucking participate in divine unions. Those divine unions turned into something that everybody fucking observed, especially for those who have like high ranking status up in ether, psychic realm, whatever, spiritual, call it, those who consider themselves, starseeds, healers, especially those who are like the magicians, the high priestesses of this world. And at the end of the day, we lost track of what it is that we're trying to do. We're like gladiators in the ring, fighting each other, and everybody else is watching and fucking enjoying it, no? I mean, and we all have like more than one ex, so it's easy enough to kind of like get confused between which ex does what. And that's what the reading is going to be about. We're going to try to decipher which person is doing what. It's a lot of them. There is a star in reverse, there is a king of cups in reverse, and hey, the really cute emperor, and people are trapped, defeated. There's a lot going on. There are broken hearts, that are walls that someone can't get through. Lovers, soulmates. But mainly what I'm seeing in the ether is that there is a masculine that is still trying to manipulate. The masculine achieved certain level of depth and definitely went through his fair share of towers already, which probably means if he went through them, it means there's a bunch of small transformations that have happened, because people don't have one ascension up. No, I mean, some people have one and done, and they decide to stay on that level and they're comfortable, nobody is judging. Other people just get too competitive, and especially if they go up against each other, like Mr. and Mrs. Smith style, except in the ether. But like then other people try to confuse the situation. That's where it started anyway. At this point, we both are trying to understand, all of us, not both. By we both, I mean masculine and the feminine. Those that are, like if someone went through a number of towers and a number of transformations, and the pendulum doesn't swing from left to right or right to left in one instance, right? You go down, you go up, you go down. It takes time. So we are on the upswing. The star is rising. But who is the star? And I believe in each union, it might mostly be feminine. Because right now, feminine started from a pure heart most of the time, just trying to make things work. And masculine was just being fucking a player, being this, like from the get-go. And I wasn't gonna do the reading right now, but there are some things that the masculine just couldn't get through. Some of them got stuck on the broken heart, never got through that wall. Others, like the scarcity mindset, got to them. fear of judgment, survival skills, fear of sorrow, fear, for some people it's even fear of commitment, fear of being overburdened. And they are fucking overburdened right now. And they're still trying to manipulate, I think. Or maybe they took the game seriously because they are not talking to us. Most of them are not expressing themselves correctly in the physical. They are not coming through at all. Sometimes it almost feels like they're torturing us. I Some of us think that they might be trapped maybe in their head or maybe in some situations from which, another paradigm shift might get them out. Who the fuck knows? But so some of them on the upswing on different levels. But the feminine is kind of done too. And some of the masculine already reached the levels of like where the feminines are, and some unions are happening. Higher level you possess, longer the masculine is gonna climb. Some of them give up. But the magician and the emperor are in the horizon. But the point though is that what I'm hearing right now is that a lot of masculine are complaining that feminine aren't talking to them. So I wonder, and it's a question for the masculine, I suppose. What kind of communication do you expect? You expect us to respond to your love bombing or emotional manipulation that happens in the, 5D, whatever you call it, psychic realm, on fruitar or whatever, the energy readers, people are seeing, the now your thoughts are coming through clearly. And I'm hearing that you're confused and you think we're confused and you think that we have outdated information. Meanwhile, you're the one who has outdated information. Not everything we say is what we really feel or think. We already realized long time ago that a lot of the information that we give you, you steal and present as your own, and you're not the only one. Well, or at least you try to learn from it without giving us credit. It depends. Some people maybe even give credit, but rarely. Not in my case. In my case, there is like literal emotional sadism that happens in I think that's what it is. I can't explain it in any other way. In a 3D, so to the point where I'm like, okay, in this timeline, this masculine has no soul. His soul is with me, hanging out. But I don't want to have my lifetime, end in the relationship with someone's soul. I'm a physical being, and that's fucking ridiculous. And we are not talking to them in the ether anymore because we realize that they can stay like that for a long time, comfortable, pretending. Some of them are fucking pretending that they're going for any kind of awakening. They're just sitting there drinking with their bodies, gambling, whatever, having girlfriends. Some of them are trying to catch up, but like, why is it that I have to be responsible for fucking everything while you're sitting there trying to catch up with a team of other people who are trying to steal information from me? In some cases, that is the fucking case. In other cases, it's not. And sorry for swearing. It's just could have been worse. Because I feel today like I want to just end. I need the completion. I need to complete this. I'm done. I've been sitting here waiting, and it's summer. I'm tired of it. I'm learning every day, but you're never gonna catch up on the outside. And things that masculine does in 5D is still manipulative. They're still manipulating, emotionally. They're still trying to get some information from us. They're still trying to put us down a little bit, and they still feel like they are like superior. They believe that they're ahead of us. How can they possibly if they saw that they're not? It's the arrogance of the penis. Some of them even think that the feminine learned from them. Learned what? Machiavellian skills? Well, we knew what the fuck that was, didn't we? Feminine. See, we are lovers, we are mothers, we're empresses. You think we don't know how to manipulate? We just don't want to. Because we want to live our life with the heart open and you're behaving like a fucking idiot. You only taught us that there's not that many people we can trust and that anyone could betray and that there is a lot of sociopaths out there. I don't know, what else did we learn? To fight for ourselves? Yes, that's true. We did. We overcame our fears. We did all the work. It's been your turn for a long, long time. Stop having the delusion that your feminine doesn't know that you're manipulating her. Please. She knew it from the get-go. So she saw through most of your manipulations. So you had to make distance and hide and manipulate from around the corner, thinking that she's not gonna know. She's gonna know.